Alright, so main tutorial's done. Do I need a new engine? Not right now, though. We took some damage. I demonstrated what flying too close to the sun will do to your body. But we've done our basic tutorial. There's still one other tutorial thingy to do. That wants me to get information about Dominators at the Zirconium Research Station. Do you have a mission for me by chance? It's a most esteemed Grimith. Wow. Yes. Most esteemed. Any special missions? Yes! This is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. This is probably going to make me have to reshare screens with people again.
No, I can see just fine.
Well, when I accept it. We're going to be going into planetary battles. You have many battles ahead of you. Before you can take on serious missions, you must first learn the basics of robot war tactics. The first thing you need to learn is that the best way to fight machines is with other machines. We'll give you a robot production facility. These machines are strong but utterly without intellect. Our engineers have developed 3 basic programs for them: attack, capture, and defend. Putting the robots in one of these 3 modes nets you an autonomous unit. Of course, you don't actually have to use them. If you're a good strategist, you'll be able to command your robots personally. Your objective is to force your way through the obstacles, destroy the enemy combat models, and raise their base to the ground. We wish you luck. Remember that you're not actually in any danger, it's just training. And you can say, like, if you don't ever want to do any of these real-time strategy battles, go fuck yourself. I don't want to do this.
Also, I love that you've been there maybe a few months, and they're already giving you a robot production facility.
Yes,
and you're most esteemed.
I started this game in the 1st of January, 3300. I've only done a tutorial, and I am most esteemed. Oh, do you want help? We could totally assist you with Babby mode shit. Fuck your Babby mode. Now it'll be transferred.
He's an experienced strategist. He doesn't need your hand holding, damn it.
No, it created an entirely new window, didn't it, Lethal?
It appears to. I can see something on there, though. Yep, I can see.
How about that? Good job, High Definition Remake. I will be your instructor. The red rectangle square thing did disappear. You're given a 1 robot production facility, which you can use to build a small robot army, and that's what this real-time strategy consists of. Building robot armies to take over bases so that you can win. To take over production facilities. These are bases, and these are like resource areas that you can capture that produce resources of specific types. In order to win, I need to capture this base over here. An air conditioner, I need to think. The robot models are designed for combat. This is a test area, so you can test out the whole process.
We have a firing range on the right, and possibly other things.
A firing range on the left as well. We can build defense turrets. We start with 2. We don't really have to worry about these, though. These will not attack us or assault us in any way, because this is a training planetary battle simulator. So let's go into the robot builder and build us some robots. Can I move this? I cannot. So, robots, and the game is paused while you're designing your robots. You can have a number of different modules, a number of different hull types, a number of different chassis, which all have their costs, their armor value, which is how strong the robot is, like total hit points, and for like weapons, what their damage output is. The hull type that you bring in could change how many modules you can have out here, and the weapons have their own values. So let's just go ahead and design something. I want the strongest hull here, which will be a full stack, which can have all of these weapon slots, and a little special slot there.
This reminds me a lot of Warzone 2100, I think it was called.
Warzone 2100, I did like that. We're going to choose a module which does have the highest speed. I don't think I would do this in an actual map situation, because I like the extra hit points of the tracks. And the fact that the tracks only cost 1 resource 40, which is those metals up there, whereas the really fast thing costs a lot of other stuff. Basically, like hover jets. But this is just a little training thing, and I should be able to handle this well enough. Let's go ahead and have a dynamo, which increases my firing rate, and my chassis speed, and reduces my weapon overheat. And we'll just have 4 beautiful missile launchers, which are the longest range, and there's different weapon types, like a flamethrower, There's a laser. There's a plasma gun, which costs a lot of resources. A stunner, which can stun a robot, fully immobilizing it. There's a repair, which allows you to repair other robots.
In a small radius, it would seem. That's good.
Machine gun, and I can right-click and just select all these things easily. But I like the missiles. They have a long range. Because I like to drive around a robot. I like having a missile robot. We're also going to stick a mortar on this thing, which is a large radius. You can also put a bomb and have a suicide robot. A nuclear bomb. But I'm just going to build one of these things.
Takes a few resources to make one of those bombs, I noticed as well.
Yes, we have Titan, microchips, energy batteries, and plasma. And we're earning 3 units of all those resources every certain amount of turns because of our base here. We lose this base. If we lose all of our bases, then we lose. Whereas these little facilities here will give you some resources, and I can't see exactly what resource it'll give me because I don't own it. But you can't make robots from there. It's just basically like a staging ground that rewards you things. It would also add to how many robots you can have. These are factories, so they would give you... Ah, there we go. That's what thing they make. Energy batteries. It has there on the top. I'm noticing I can zoom in and out. The maximum resolution for these battle maps was 1024 by 768. And I don't remember being able to zoom out, although maybe you could. It's so cool. Nifty.
I know, it's like one of these modern RTS games now.
Yes, anyway, whenever you've built a robot, you can give it some basic orders. You can give it some automated orders that it'll attempt to do like programs, but we'll be using manual control as well, which takes us into arcade mode. And I'll show you a bit of how it acts. So, 4 missile launchers plus the mortar, it has a very long range. How long? And you'll see that the weapons have an overheat thing down there on the bottom right corner.
Gotcha.
So yes, I'm driving around, all beautiful. I'm piloting with WASD. You could also pilot with the arrow keys, and I'm shooting with the mouse. So, let's go ahead and eliminate these guys with just one robot. This is a basically test to my personal skill. Now, he's all aggroed. He's like, I'm gonna eat you. I want to eat you. Let me eat you. Come on. Ah, damn.
Not even close. All's planned.
Huh?
Is that a stationary turret there?
It sure is. I'm trying to aggro this guy. He doesn't want to play along. Can I reach and hit this thing? Well, I can, but it's not doing any damage. I'm not close enough.
It's just bouncing off as soon as it runs out of
There we go. Once that red target appears, and you can deal damage, and I'm outside the range of the turret with these missile launchers.
So if you had other robots, would they be AI controlled?
They would be AI controlled. You can only manually control one at a time.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure they weren't, like, disabled. It'd be weird if they were. But that's cool. You can just drive around and do what you want while your friends protect your base, maybe.
Yes, the AI of the bots can be a little rubbish, but on the bright side, it's the same that controls the AI. Like, you can do some pretty spiffy things. I do like the high-definition aspect of this. While you're doing manually, the problem is that on larger maps, you don't exactly have the freedom to just sit around and control everything yourself.
You need to control, like, a legitimate RTS.
Yes. So I upset him. He wants a piece of me. And he got nothing. You just still hanging out? You're still hanging out. Hey.
Damn these reeds.
Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. There you go. Look at me. Look at me. There you go. Who's a good robot? Now you're dead.
I've seen better robots, honestly.
Yes. So this is what I like to do for the tutorial mission. Basically, if I can kill all these things with just one robot. I could overwhelm the lines. It's not as if I need to care about sparing the lives of robots. Just a matter of pride, I guess. Something fun that I like to do.
Having fun. A terrible idea.
Yes.
We've
Anyway,
proven on multiple occasions.
now that all the defenses are destroyed, I'll just hang out over here and stand on this. The green circles are disappearing. You'll notice that this actually does have a health bar, although you'd be pretty hard-pressed to destroy it. Now it reverts to neutral. And the day is mine, and I can have an extra robot if I wanted. Hey! Ah! They hit me for 2 points of damage.
Looks like they have mortars too.
They sure do.
Can you fire off your mortar?
I think I accidentally forgot to put mortars on this ship. Also,
Oh, you done been stunned.
I sure did get stunned. That
And now he's
robot
gonna take your shit?
has a stunner. Now he's dead.
Ain't taking nothing.
Well, he might take it, but the best thing is that I got away from that damn stunner. Ow, my face hole! I got damaged. Everything is ruined.
Non-flawless victory.
No! I think these guys got upgrades. Hey, it's mine. Ow! My face!
Are you sure? I don't see your name on it.
That mortar's actually wrecking the shit out of me. He took it! Boo!
Oh, time to sell on this shit again.
No! I'm not gonna build another thing!
This is one of the few times we'll be able to enjoy this arcade mode, so we gotta do this.
Right. If this one gets destroyed, then I will build another thing. Damn it, I will do this. I guess I could build turrets. I could have lured them to the turrets. I could have built turrets. I guess. A bit too late now, Grim.
I was gonna say, you would have died inside, man.
I will build missile turrets. That's what I should have done. I just lured the guys. Well, there's this guy I can lure. Hey!
Come check them out. They're brand new.
Build it. Uh-oh. No. Don't you do that. Right. There you go. You get wrecked, kid.
The missile turrets have none of this shit.
I think I just damn forgot to put them. No. I put a bomb on it. That's what I did. That's what that is. That's a bomb. I'm so fucking dumb.
Well, we can use it.
Got too close to that. On the bright side, that's all smoky over there. Grimith is dumb. Dumb.
Only you had survived long enough to drive that into the enemy base.
I only had 10 hit points. I blame Lethal on me not noticing the fact that I had a bomb sooner.
Well, you know, everything's a bit fuzzy and pixelated on my end.
Yes, I mean, I knew that I wasn't firing a mortar. Clearly, I just assumed that I was.
That would have been perfect if you tried to fire the mortar and exploded.
You can fire at the same key, which is the left mouse button.
Ah.
Yes. But I should have also known because there was a set off the bomb button here, and I just didn't announce it. I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I'm stupid. Anyway, you have longer range than I remember. Now, I could sort of, I guess, mortar you to death. But then I would die a little on the inside.
He's gonna find where these actually work.
There
they are.
Just outside of range. My problem was that I crept in too close to range. But hey, good news, I figured out that I was stupid by putting a bomb on that last robot. We don't talk about that anymore.
That's the best news.
I figured out that I was dumb. So that YouTube comments, they could tell me I'm dumb, but then I already figured it out anyway.
Don't you love when that happens? I know I do. Alright, let's take another base, and we'll remember the build turrets this time, right?
Yes. I could summon reinforcements. Those are basically free. I wouldn't have to pay for them. The reinforcement timer, like, fills up every several minutes.
Gotcha,
one of
it has
the
cooldown.
yeah, one of the upgrades that you can purchase is for that reinforcement timer to fill up quicker. But I'm not doing that, man. I want to gain as much experience as I can from this.
What determines how much experience you get from this? Just no reinforcements called?
You get 100% of the experience by not accepting the aid that they offer you before you accept the mission. The experience point value, I think, is determined based on the mission in question, as well as the difficulty and your charisma.
Gotcha.
I think.
Well, if charisma affects the experience points gained, I can see why you went for it. Oh.
Flawless victory. First try.
There were no bombs set up. Whoever says otherwise, oh, they're lying.
Yes. Completely lying. Oh no, you stunned me!
Looks like those stunners are pretty damn good.
They are.
In a real fight, it looks like having one of those on every one of your bots might not be a bad thing.
I had 1 health with that robot.
I was gonna say, I don't see a health bar down there.
Yeah, I only had 1 health. Those dark times for me. Okay, let's just fucking... I guess I'll overwhelm it. I mean, there's only the turrets left, but these are just mindless machines anyway. As I die a little on the inside. And I'm completely out of microchips due to all the components I use for these.
Gotta have your fancy rocket legs, and whatever the headpiece is.
Alright, you guys. Capturing program. I think they'll move together as a unit. About as well as they can there. I don't remember whether those programs were there before high definition. I do know that I think they were. Hell if I can remember. It's been too long. Anyway, these robots will stream in uselessly, getting too close. I know, like a
noob Zerg player here.
Yep. No, they're gonna get so close that they can get shot because they just want to rub right up next to them. Look at that inefficiency at work. You don't have to get that damn close. Scrubs! Now, in order to capture one of these bases, you actually have to send in one of your robots. There goes one of my beautifully expensive robots. Mission accomplished. Yay! Good job, mate. Yeah.
Do you have to destroy all defenses before you can just cart one in?
No, you don't have to. But,
so you could just blitzkrieg your way in there?
I think you can, yeah. But those turrets can certainly make it difficult.
Yeah, we can't expect our tank robots to move nearly as quickly.
Congratulations, you've handled your first mission successfully. We'll inform the Ranger Center that you have completed your training, so that they can start recruiting you as an experienced fighter. Your account is also credited with 5,630 credits for that!
I know, that's what I was wooing about!
I'd also like to honor you with Helping Hand for your successful operation. Glory is more important than money, is it not? So long!
Thanks, Helping Hand.
It's just a medal. Awarded by the human government for assisting in the execution of a successful military campaign against the remnants of Dominator forces on planets belonging to the human race. And I got experience points which you would spend on leveling these things up. If you want to do like a purely, excuse me, let me try to think. Purely like min-maxing sort of thing. Charisma and leadership are the least expensive to increase, followed by commerce and technology, and then accuracy and mobility. So if I was going for like pure experience point cost value, then I would have put that point in charisma into mobility. But I'm a charismatic person according to people. So I hear.
That's what they say. That's what the legends say.
And completely accurate with my incisive commentary.
Oh yes.
It's like a scalpel.
So, the part that brings people together most is when you tell them to get fucked.
I am a uniter. That's what you're telling me. I like it.
Yes. Well, fucking does bring people together, doesn't it?
You know? I like it. Have you any special missions for me? As of late, the Gales have started to show a keen interest in human religions, ecclesiastic literature, different types of mystic practices, and other esoteric things. They ordered a whole bunch of different religious items from us, which we ask you to deliver to them in exchange for a fee of 3,600 credits. Deliver this freight to planet Poon Anita.
Well,
I guess it's better than Anita Poon in the Regulus system before that date, so I'll have over a month, and you see how grateful this bridge list can be. Now, you can make these missions easier and harder, depending on, say, if you can travel really fast, and you'll get more rewards for it as a result. But
Gotcha.
I will just stick to that. I can probably do that in that length of time. Let me see if I can make that jump in one go. Regulus system. Oh.
It's all the way down there.
Oh. That is a 2-route job. That's 12, and then an extra 26. That's 30. That would be 3 jumps for me. So long. Don't think I'll be accepting a 3-mission jump for me. I don't feel it. Just not feeling it. How about we just go to the Ranger Center, or the research station instead? Research.
Got some mad moolah now.
Oh yeah, so many shekels. It'll make me a great target of enemies.
I was gonna say, when can we buy a new ship?
Well, we could buy that one, but I'm pretty sure that's worse.
Yep.
Prices depend based on location and what they have on the market and your commerce skill.
Oh, commerce, yes.
Because I have no commerce, I'm paying through the fucking nose, basically. Okay. Scans for objects with a shield generator. Scans for object that tells you where shield generator stuff is. Okay. Could buy myself a fragmentation cannon. That sounds pretty cool. But I probably shouldn't buy the weaponry here. I'll go ahead and save my shekels tentatively. He says as he contemplates buying this, and what the hell, let's buy it. Let's make a purchase with all this money.
Back to the community that's given so much to us.
Go ahead and reload, yes. And range-wise, the fragmentation cannon has less of a range than the industrial laser. The missile launcher has the best range. I like using missile launchers against dominators early game because of being able to fight their very powerful ships while running away from them.
Seems like a legitimate strategy to me.
Well, I picked up a fragmentation cannon. It's not exactly the best weapon, but I have a weapon. I wanted to have a weapon. And we'll head to the research station, where I probably could have bought a better weapon, but fuck it, I bought it. I'm committed.
Just like Grimith had nice things, folks.
That's right. Meanwhile, yes! Rangers are not part of the regular army, but none of that matters. What matters is you try to use brute force when it's best to just sit and think hard of the matter. There's no time to think! Dominators and pirates are attacking us across all known space! Sure, thinking is what we do. Very well, here's your orientation. By the way, what's your clearance level? Oh, right, you're a rookie, which means it's basic. Dominators are a new, non-organic life form. They comprise interchangeable micromodules capable of forming various configurations. After all, the Clisson protoplasm isn't actually a protoplasm, but a myriad of microcrystals. It's the same with the Dominators, only their modules are larger and less mobile, while each one is capable of handling a greater variety of functions. The Earthlings call these modules nodes, and if used correctly, they could be used to upgrade our own technologies. Your rank-and-file Dominators are only pseudo-intelligent, but the coordination and success with which they fight suggests there's a brain center somewhere controlling them. It was initially theorized that there was one such center and that it was located on Gralgar, but that was a mistake which cost us dearly. There must have been 2 of them then. Now we know that there are at least 3 such centers, each of which is controlling its own Dominator series, Blazer, Keller, and Terran, which do have their own personalities and they do have different ways of defeating each of them. Their series are called accordingly, minus the capitalization. All 3 are hostile toward us, though we still do not know why. There are also differences between them, however. Blazeroids are the most aggressive and wield the most powerful and varied weaponry. According to our intelligence, Blazer himself is based somewhere in space and does not land on planets. Kelleroids are the most progressive technologically. Their use of hyperspace, for instance, is especially masterful. It appears that they're utilizing the bubbles method that had been once used by Gals and Macfella. We believe that Keller himself resides in one such bubble and never actually appears in regular space. So you'd go fight him in hyperspace. or find him. And then there's Terran, of whom we know very little. He appears to be based somewhere very remote, and we only ever meet the front lines of his army. The information we've managed to extract from captured Terranoids suggests he may be based on the surface of a planet somewhere. If only we knew what he was up to. But then any new information we get is very important for us. Deliver your trophies to research stations. We will supply you with our new technologies. Do we know where Dominators come from? We can't learn anything more. Because we're a private.
Well, piss.
I do know how to trade. What can you tell me about the pirates? Pirates are these nasty-looking humanoids, often wearing patches over one eye or missing a limb. Beards are always in fashion. They fly under the Jolly Roger flag. Yes, trying to lighten the mood. Anyway, they have acritic technology with a cool super weapon, whatever. Pirates are. And they're going to tell me about research stations, which allows me to repair and upgrade my ship at the lowest possible prices, as well as acquire research probes to put on planets. I can help develop their base. I can contribute to anti-dominator research if I have any of those little nodule things, but I don't have any dominator material. Like actual equipment that you take from their ships when you destroy them can be given to these research stations. I can also learn about the Clisson War, which you can pause the video if you want to read, but this is all no.
All the things and stuff you could ever want, folks. Just pause the video.
I don't have the voice for this. I don't even like reading, guys.
I was gonna say, he has read so much for the series already.
I just think books are dumb. Just burn all of them. Fahrenheit 451, this bitch. This basically summarizes the first game. Space Rangers.
This guy's just giving us a huge monologue. Man, he is really gracious.
But now you also know everything there is to know about that war. Maybe that'll prove useful.
I'm sure it will.
Yes. And you can upgrade your equipment, and you can choose like the type of crew, and they can improve things. Sort of like how this is greenlit. Basically, this singular engine got improved by, like, say, a research station at some point.
Mm-hmm.
This is an upgraded piece of equipment we got whenever I started the game. So yes, if I wanted to spend my money doing that, which I don't think there's any real piece of equipment that I have here that I want to upgrade pretty bad. Especially because the missile launcher can't be upgraded. I do like those. Frag cannon.
Holy shit.
Yes. To be fair, I think that's because it's something I bought rather than something I started with. I don't know.
Really, I think they're just buying another frag cannon and slapping it next to the one you have.
It's based on the price of how much the item costs, I do believe.
Gonna get a better hull for that many? That's fairly expensive.
So go ahead and take a look at the equipment store. They sell fairly decent things at research stations. Unfortunately, these are all way out of my price range.
Let's see, what are we gunning for?
Let's see here. Weapon-wise, 15 to 29 within a 236 radius. 21 to 35. Okay, so that one was definitely better. These things take up too much space. There is a shield generator, which wouldn't be so bad for me to pick up. Droids, which restore hit points to your hull. Engine-wise, I could buy a second engine for backup.
Would droids completely repair your hull? So you wouldn't have to pay for it ever again?
I don't think they can do that. I don't remember entirely what their limitations are.
Well, this one says restores 21 points. I don't know if that's per day or ever.
I think it's per day. The limitation there ends up being that you have to repair the droid.
Ah.
It like runs out of materials and gets damaged over like use, just like all of your other equipment.
Okay.
I think.
Wonder what's the more profitable way to go about it. Also, that dandy hull up there looks pretty awesome.
Let's see here. It's a space of 20, has 20 for everything. I think I would rather have this condensed fuel tank. There's a symbol there in the bottom right corner of what I mouse over that tells you who created the item.
Alright.
Galleons and the phase They have some pretty good technology values. The Malogs, the red symbol, not so much.
Ah.
And the Palangs, I think each of them has their own specialty. Like, Malogs do weapon stuff a lot because they like weapons and like to gear themselves towards that. But I don't remember. I'd have to actually, like, look it up. That's not in the manual either, how each of them is bent. I would like the condensed fuel tank, and I do believe I will acquire it. It does take up a bit more space, but I want it. So much so that I guess I'd sell this fuel tank. A single tear rolls down my cheek. Well, yeah. And as I sell all the fuel at it too for 69 credits, go ahead and give me this. Put that on. Gas station. There we go. So now I have a bit higher of a tank capacity, but my jump limit is still 21 parsecs. But I just wanted a little bit more fuel. It doesn't take up, only takes up a little bit more space. I don't have much space left courtesy of the fragmentation cannon that I purchased. Anyway, I suppose that takes care of that. In the next video, I'm going to go find myself some other missions. I'm going to go fly around for a bit. I might try and shoot a pirate. You might actually see me die. All those things and more available to you, I guess, here, at this moment that we have together. Isn't that right, Lethal?
That's right, Grimith.